after a great stay in Istanbul, I thoroughly enjoyed this fascinating city. If you have not yet watched my Istanbul videos, do check it out in my videos, including street food experiences and a touch on nightlife in Beşiktaş. I'm now on the way to Bursa, which will take around 2.5 hours drive, and I'll be staying in Bursa for 2 nights at the Sheraton Bursa. And I'm looking forward to explore some of the most interesting places in Bursa. So after that 2.5 hours drive, I have reached here at the Sheraton Bursa. So check-in done and I'm on the way to the room, and let me show you around the room. Pretty spacious room. It's basically one of the corner rooms they advised me at the reception. So this is a classic king bedded room. Here's the bathroom, also quite spacious, with a big tub and a shower cubicle. So good morning guys, I'm here and it's an early morning in Bursa, and I have got with me my friend Osman.
Hi, how are you guys? Fine.
So we will be going out exploring Bursa all day today. So right now we are going to
Cumalikizik, Ottoman Village.
So that's Cumalikizik. Cumalikizik, Ottoman Village. It's a tongue twister.
It's about 700 years old.
So it's a 700-year-old village. So we are proceeding there right now, and I'll get back to you when we reach there. So finally here I am in Cumalikizik, the Ottoman village, a 700-year-old village, and my friend Osman will take me around and we'll talk more about it and give you an insight about this very traditional village. It has been awarded as a UNESCO heritage site by UNESCO, and we'll just show you something more about this village.
We are now in Ottoman Village. It's named Cumalikizik, as we said to you. It's about 700 years old. This village belongs to Ottoman people, as they were live in Bursa. And also we have to say to you, like Bursa is the first capital city to Ottoman people, to Ottoman Empire. That's why Cumalikizik is an important village to visit. Yeah, houses also, original houses, it belong to old people for about 700 years old, and also the owner of the houses are living inside it. And inside every house you can take the traditional breakfast of Turkey.
So it's time to experience breakfast at one of these very traditional houses. All of the houses have converted their homes into like local restaurants where they invite guests for breakfast. They've also created like small souvenir shops. So let me show you around one of these traditional houses, which is like an inbuilt breakfast area as well, like a small restaurant.
You can also add that they make breakfast by made hand.
By?
Made hand for breakfast.
Yeah, handmade.
Handmade, yeah.
Yeah, so most of the breakfast here is also handmade, very traditional. As you see here, there is something boiling.
Jam.
So this is jam, actually, strawberry jam.
Yeah.
So they are processing some strawberry jam.
Everything is handmade for breakfast, as you see.
So very rustic, very local, very traditional, very organic. And here is the breakfast room. So finally seated here in this very traditional setup. As you can see, the ambience is really very local, and definitely if you are coming to Turkey, make sure you don't miss the opportunity of having breakfast in one of these traditional houses in Cumalikizik, Ottoman Village, which is just around 30 minutes drive from Bursa. And shortly we have just ordered our breakfast. So also in the background, the clothes you see are the traditional, what you call traditional garments that were worn in those days 700 years ago. This is the hot Turkish tea.
Yeah.
Mixed with a little
You have
water.
to make it with water, like traditional. It's like this. In this way. If you do this way, you will be able to drink that Turkish tea.
So as you see, guys, this spread over here is just amazing, and I believe most of the things like the jams, like the berry jam, the strawberry jam, is all locally made here by this family. So it's very organic and very local. So let's give it a taste. So this is something with potato, I believe, potato and cheese. What is this called, Osman?
Gözleme.
Sorry?
Gözleme.
Gozlema.
Gözleme. It's traditional.
So this is another traditional dish called, or a snack called gozlema, which is I think flour and there is some sort of cheese inside, which is stuffed. Just delicious. I believe a lot of cheese has been used in most of the things. So this is again, it's more like a spring roll, but it's stuffed with some herbs and cheese. Very crunchy. Yeah, it's definitely good. So we are having a good time, and once again, if you are in Bursa, please come down here to this Ottoman village, the Cumalikizik, and enjoy a very traditional breakfast. So here I am with the owner of the house, Atika, and we'll ask a few questions about how old is this house, how long she's been living here, and what's so special about the place out here in this village.
Abla kaç yıldır burada yaşıyorsun?
Ben kendim doğdum doğalı köy yerlisiyiz yani.
Since I born, I am living in this house. I am the owner of this house. That's why.
Annem de bu köyde doğdu, büyüdü.
My
Babam
mother
da,
also was living here in this house.
babaannem de, babaannem de
My
bu köyden,
grandmother.
dedem de.
You are
Hepimiz
as
de.
a family
Aynen,
generation. we are
köy
living
yerlisiyiz
here.
So
yani.
how many years?
Aynen.
Kaç yıllık bu ev?
Bu ev 700 yıllık deniyor yani.
700 years old.
Okay.
This house.
Evet.
And what is so special about
Nerenin
their?
meşhurudur burası? Nesi meşhur bu evin?
Ablam bak bu ev benim kayınvalidemin anneannesinin eviymiş. Sonra büyükler terk edince dayılar bizi aldık. Kahvaltı veriyoruz. Kahvaltımız meşhur yani burada.
Our
Kahvaltımız
famous
meşhur.
thing is special is the breakfast. We
Ah.
will take it from our generation people relatives. They will make the same thing here.
Gene köy hayatımızda devam ediyor. Hayvanlarımız var, bahçelerimiz var. Hepsini kendi
We
bahçemden
have
toplayıp
also
yapıyorum
garden
ben.
and our animals to do like.
Burada da misafirlerime sunuyorum yani. Hepsi orijinal.
And we are make the free breakfast for our customers here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So that was a grand experience here in the Ottoman Village, and definitely a very sumptuous breakfast. It was really good to understand the culture of the people as well. And from here now I move on to the Uludag Mountain. So well, I'm now on a public bus from the village going to the city center, which will take us approximately 30 minutes. And apparently it's only 4 Turkish lira for the ticket. And once you're at the city center, you can take a taxi to go to the Uludag Mountain, which is only around 5 minutes away. So this is another way to experience the place, because getting a taxi from the village back could be a task and you might have to wait for a long time. So you can make use of the bus service. So this is the city center of Bursa. So we are here to take one of these taxis to go to the telepheric or the cable car station to go up to the Uludag Mountain. So here we are in the taxi now, and apparently this is a shared service with 4 passengers. We are already 3 here and we are waiting for the 4th one, and then we can move on to the telepheric. And the fees to go up to the telepheric from here on the shared service is 4 Turkish lira. Alright, so we have the 4th person here and we are full capacity, and we started to move now towards the cable car or the telepheric. So that was just a 5 minutes drive from the city center up to this area where we'll be taking the cable car up to the Uludag Mountain. So I've got my ticket going up to the cable car, and the cost per ticket is 150 Turkish lira. So here every cabin is sterilized before the next customer gets in. And up we go to the Uludag Mountain. It's quite misty, and it's just starting to get into the winter season. As we go higher, it's very misty and hardly any visibility. So it's just clearing a bit as we move higher and hoping more clear weather once we reach on top so that we can see around. This is the first point, and the second point, which is still higher up, is not operational. So generally during winter time this is all white. So here we are in Uludag Mountain, which is the first stop as mentioned, and although it is not the peak winter time, the peak tourism starts once it starts snowing and everything is white. But of course we still have a lot of people coming around, and Osman will explain to us what are the activities available even now before the snowing season starts.
Hi, here we are back in the mountain. Of course, this name is Uludag Mountain. In English, it's the Great Mountain. It's the famous, one of the famous mountains in Turkey. Also, Turkish people, local tourists come here for skiing. As you see now, there is no snow, but in the winter there is a season of skiing in this mountain. Also, you can enjoy skiing here, and we have a restaurant. You can make your barbecue here. You enjoy your meal by yourself, mangal, like Turkish mangal if you know. And also there is zip line, some activities for children or and adults also. Now you can enjoy a safari tour inside the jungle and barbecue. Maybe 2 weeks later you can enjoy the skiing. It's very special and very enjoying skiing season will be here.
And how far are the hotels in the ski resort areas from here?
From here it's about 5 or 10 minutes. You can take it, go there by the telephone station. The second station drop you until the hotel area. But now because there is not the season, the second station isn't working now.
Alright, okay. So that gives you a fair idea of the different activities that you can do out, even if it is not the skiing season. And of course, in the skiing season, everything becomes much better. You can enjoy a lot of the activities like skiing or snowboarding, and definitely other activities possible. So I hope you get an idea of what are the things that you can do here. Tour of the Uludag Mountain. We're going to take the cable car now back down to the city center and do a little exploration of the city center area. So guys, that's part 1. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do like, post your feedback in comments, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned to Bursa part 2.